And Chris Fahler would like to show us around his yard and show us a few different gardening techniques that he's used over the years.
This is a greenhouse I built. It's 10 by 12, which is a size that you can build in this county without a permit. And so in here I built it under the floor. You can see here I have an intake. Hot air comes off the ceiling, goes through pipes underneath the floor and comes out over there in the corner. And then it gives me a longer growing season. And we use Solex on the structure in redwood. And this here is a bed which has a place to add water. It's called a self-watering bed. You just add water in here and it wicks up. It's a wicking bed. And I've got quite a few varieties of things in here. I've got this is pickles and beans, and I've got some kale and corn and carrots and a little bit of everything, squash. Over here we have some varieties of tomatoes and tomatillos, and these are in the fiber bags of which do the air pruning. The only issues with that is you have to water every day with these, where this I can water maybe once every 2 weeks. And then I built in racks, which are down now, but it's like this, so I put in 3 of these racks in the rack over here, so in the spring I can start my seedlings inside here. And I did put a second layer of plastic here just to stop the condensation when it gets cold. Other than that, it's insulated.
The windows.
And we have window vents here, the self-opening window vents, and the fan comes on with this thermostat. I have this on a timer, some lights. And we can get kale, the hardy crops will grow up to Christmas even. And then usually after then, if we get some really cold weather, it becomes harder and harder to keep them going. I have to add supplemental heat. And that's pretty much the story in here. Okay, this is my garden. It's about 45 by 45 roughly. It's a wood chip garden. When I started out, I put down a wood base about this deep of wood chips, and then I would pull back the chips and plant under it. It helps hold moisture a little better. I have a strawberry bed here, and we kind of nicknamed it the Airstream Garden because I have an Airstream over here which takes up space. And this is just really a 3-season greenhouse, which you can buy commercially for about $250. And in here I have zucchini, I have peas on the side, different types of peas. I have some zucchini, tomatillos, tomatoes. I have some beans along here, and these require almost daily watering because it doesn't get natural rain. So I had added in this spring I had added in a water line here so that I can do my watering more effectively. Over here I have a raised bed, which is self-watering, which we have beets and herbs and spices and various things. And over here I have another raised bed, which is a hugelkultur bed. I started with wood, built up a wood pile in it under it, and then covered it with dirt and chips and stuff. And these are rutabagas and turnips, and I got some squash right here. They're starting to come over. And I have some zucchini here and some squash, and these are potatoes. And I have a cover on my potatoes because every year we get a hailstorm or 3. It knocks everything down. And behind and I have some fruit trees along the edge here. They're cherries. And some, let's see what else I got. some sunflowers and some. Um, oh, we got some white. What do we have over there?
Sage.
So I have white sage that slipped my mind, and some comfrey, and I have 7 of these cherry trees. They're very hardy.
Those are the Nanking cherries.
The Nanking
Yeah,
cherries, yeah. And that's and I have a fence around it to keep the deer at bay.
And how tall is that fence?
It's only 6 foot, and
Okay.
they tried to jump over it a time or two.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a resident rabbit or two that come along and eat the blossoms off my zucchinis. So we have lots of competition for food here.
Pocket gophers.
Pocket gophers. I caught 3 pocket gophers this summer. They like my garden too.
Mm-hmm.
So other than that, I have some fingerling potatoes over behind the greenhouse, and these are blue potatoes or purple potatoes, and I have red potatoes.
And about how big of a plot do you think this is?
Each of these are about, you can see they're 20 foot long. So I have 4 rows, and I have almost like a bed. I planted this year almost like a bed. We'll see how the harvest works. But it's been a dry season. We've not had a lot of rain, unfortunately. There's always something. But other than that, it's going pretty good.
Okay. And from when you started, when was your first garden that you put in up here?
Well, we've been here 8 years, so I started this the first summer we were up here.
And we're at about 8,500
We're
feet.
8,500
Yeah.
feet, and
So.
it gets cool at night, and that's probably our biggest thing. Is it gets cool at night for the warm weather crops, and we don't get the growth. That's why my tomatoes really look good in the other greenhouse, but they're a little shorter here.
Okay.